A very warm welcome back to the Perth Hockey Stadium here at Curtin University. And we've just had a fantastic bronze medal match for the girls under 16s. Now it's the turn of the under 16s boys. The bronze medal as the WA Whale Sharks take on BJSS. And we're set for another exciting encounter here as Bukit Jalil Squad School have ventured over from Malaysia. They've been impressive throughout the tournament and will be taking on the local boys of the WA Whale Sharks. And it will be the Whale Sharks in green and blue, playing from left to right, set to get us underway. And BJSS, they'll be playing from right to left in their red shirts, blue shorts and white socks. As the action gets underway, it's over with Hugh Mitchell on the left-hand side immediately. And as is always the case in these games, it's important to get off to a good start. And here come BJSS immediately on the attack. And you can see there's a good pace to this game already as Amaral just completes the foul there, the number 9. And a good tempo already, joined by Andrew again for this commentary. And Andrew, we're looking forward to an exciting game here from two teams that will be looking to get forward early on.
Yeah, I expect the tempo here to be much quicker than the girls. There's a couple of young boys out here in the WA team that played in my state schoolboys team this year, and BJSS, yeah, they look athletic, they look strong, and they've already shown us some decent passing skills so far.
There is a good tempo to this game early on, and BJSS coming down the right-hand side again. It is with Fauzan, who will run over behind. So it will be a 16 for the WA Whale Sharks. It'll be number 5, Max Friedman, to restart play. And he will self-pass. He looks up, he doesn't have a great deal of options. He blasts it forward. It is picked up and then played out to this right-hand side to Nathan Bota. But it will go over the side. And it will be Ayman to play it in, the number 8. Plays it forward to Farishar into the circle. Cleared away. It's back with Zulhanif. And over the side it will go on the far side. But it was BJSS who finished second in Pool B. Played 6, won 5, just the one loss, picking up 15 points. Scored 34 goals, conceded just 3. So I think that says a lot about the way they play. They like to get forward and score goals. The Whale Sharks, on the other hand, played 6, won 5, as we just break off as BJSS come forward again. It's with Ayman. It's in the circle. It's just padded away there. And it's going to be a long corner, which will be taken by Jasmy. Number 5, he's going to spread it out to that right-hand side. Comes here to Faiz Izani into the circle. Having some defending to do here. He's blasted over. But it's a good bright start by BJSS.
Yeah,
Andrew.
Yeah, moving the ball well, making the Sharks chase.
Certainly on the front foot as they come forward again here. Into the circle it goes. And it's just scrambled away from the line. That looked like a certain goal at one point. I have to say it was excellent goalkeeping by Kian Van Heerden to get that one away. Great goalkeeping, Andrew.
Yeah, it was. I think whichever the BJSS player was on the post there just got the back of his stick, and the ball didn't go in, it went sideways.
So they need to get down the other end here to the WA Whale Sharks. It's with Luke Anderson. Plays it down that right-hand side. It will go over the side. But the WA Whale Sharks are coached by Dan Timms, a familiar name. Plays in the men's Premier 1 for UWA, is the captain. UWA just missed out on finals this year. Well, have done for the last 2 years, in fact, having won it in 2017. So Dan Timms coaching the Whale Sharks this afternoon, so they're certainly in very good hands as they come forward here. But it's cut out, and maybe a chance for BJSS to break away down the left-hand side here, as it will go for Farishar. Excellent defending from Max Friedman, though, to come across and let that one run over the side.
Yeah, quickly into cover there, Max Friedman. Normally plays in the midfield, but he's playing at the back here. He's the son of Sarah Friedman, who coached the Possums to the win in the bronze medal in the girls.
So plenty of family connections throughout this FHE Cup. It's been an outstanding tournament. Teams from Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, WA, as they come forward again here. Could fall for Ayman. Reverse stick. And it's going to be a long corner as BJSS continue to pile forward. They really have come out of the blocks, all guns blazing here. And it's the Whale Sharks who are doing well to keep them at bay at the moment. I think they'll be pretty pleased to keep the scores level. 5 minutes gone. You have to say that it's BJSS who've been on very much on top and on the front foot, Andrew.
Yeah, definitely at this point. They're moving the ball really well, making the Whale Sharks chase. I'll give the Whale Sharks some credit in that they are second, third efforts very good, making sure there's always pressure on the ball. But for them, it's going to be key for Max Friedman to send them forward, and Luke Anderson in the midfield needs to get involved.
Certainly the Whale Sharks were pretty devastated to miss out on the gold medal match as their fellow WA side, WA Echidnas, beat them to it. Just a goal in it, would you believe? Missed out on a gold medal match by a goal. They beat Penang 2-0. But it wasn't enough as they come forward here into the circle. Luke Anderson, and they've got the penalty corner.
Yeah, Luke Anderson there, quick free hit outside the 25, got the ball into the D. There was probably a foot first, the umpire paid advantage, and then a second foot. So we'll see what they can come up with here.
So first opportunity, they've had to soak up a lot of pressure, the WA Whale Sharks in this bronze medal match, but now they've got a chance to edge in front, as it's going to be Darcy Nell to go down to the baseline to inject, as Max Friedman on the edge of the circle, possibly doing the stopping here for Trent Gumprich, who's been a key player for the Whale Sharks in this tournament. That's exactly what happens. Gumprich takes it on. It's cleared away, and it's out to the right-hand side, and a chance for BJSS to get away down this right-hand side, attacking with pace. It's with Haykal. Really fine counter-attack here. And it's going to be a free hit the way of the Whale Sharks, who are immediately on the attack at the other end. It really is end-to-end stuff being played at a great pace, and it's with Nick ENG. We'll go over the side, but real counter-attacking stuff at either side, Andrew. Both sides really looking to get forward. We'll bring Andrew in just a moment because they're still on the attack here with Liam Neves, and that will be a 16 to BJSS.
Yeah, if I was playing this game, I wouldn't want to be up and back in this heat. So it is going to be important for the Sharks to get their hands on the ball a bit more and possess it a bit.
It is being played at a frantic pace, that's for sure. Certainly very good to watch. What the spectators here at the Perth Hockey Stadium and everyone watching this live stream this afternoon will be wanting to see. As it's with Ayman. Ayman goes down the left-hand side, but it will go over the side. But certainly some key players for the WA Whale Sharks this afternoon. We've mentioned him already, number 17, Trent Gumprich. He's from Narrogin, down in the south. This is his third FHE tournament. He's a striker. He's scored 4 goals in 1 game already in this tournament, 5 for the whole tournament, and he's on the books of Vic Park, local WA state side, as this comes forward, but it's cut out. And again, attacking with real pace down this left-hand side, Ayman. He's been impressive so far. And he's playing down this left-hand side, or is attacking mainly down the left. goes up forward here. Could be a chance then here for WA Whale Sharks. It's fed through to Neves. He's into the circle. Could be a chance. And there's going to be a penalty corner. Second one for the WA Whale Sharks.
Yeah, the tempo with the moving the ball, the running the ball, is actually suiting the Whale Sharks more. BJSS are trying to replicate it, but their style is really to pass the ball over longer distances. So their coaches trying to get them back on track, but great work by the Whale Sharks to get second penalty corner here.
So 0 from one penalty corner so far, but they'll be looking to make this one count. As it's going to be Darcy Nell to go down to the baseline to inject once again. Max Friedman, will he do the stopping again for Gumprich? We'll see. That's what happened last time. Will they try something different, or will it be the same routine? It looks pretty much the same. Gumprich lays it off this time. Shot comes in. Does fall to Hugh Mitchell. Takes the fresh air, and that'll give BJSS a chance to get away. And it's blasted away by Iman. It'll be a free hit. Like Andrew says, it'll be interesting to see how long this pace of the game can stay like this. It's with Nathan Bota. Just loses possession there. Does give BJSS a chance to get away. It's good play by Amarul. Played forward for Forzan, but it will go over the side. And they'll be happy with that. Will the WA Whale Sharks. It's still goalless here. And as we touched on, BJSS have been scoring plenty of goals throughout this tournament. So it's a success, I think, so far that the Whale Sharks, after weathering that early storm, are looking pretty solid at the back, Andrew.
Yeah, defensively they've been really good. I'd like to see them just get Luke Anderson with the ball a bit more. He's got it here. But if you look up he looks up the field, he's not actually seeing a lot. Their strikers are playing really high, which should be creating a bit more room for their midfield, but he's not able to link up with them at the moment.
I can tell you that the WA Whale Sharks game plan, as explained by coach Dan Timms, is to play down the outside, unlock the middle and take the game on. Those were his exact words. And Luke Anderson is a key player in that midfield, described as a silky smooth player. WA State under-16 player. I think we've seen some pretty silky smooth skills from him so far. And this is good play here by Luke Anderson. As the wind, you'll no doubt hear, continues to gust around the Perth Hockey Stadium here in WA. Do get scorching temperatures in Perth, as you know, but do get blustery winds as well. And they're certainly blowing strong this afternoon. Max Friedman is another player, Andrew, who's catching the eye, the number 5. Free defender and described as one of the star players. He's looking good in the game.
Yeah, plays very similar to Luke Anderson, really zippy, likes to get the ball going, has some good skills. His passing out of the back will be really important, and also his leadership defensively.
As it's back with Hugh Mitchell, the number 10. This game really is on a knife edge. Goalless as we're into the second half of the first half. As Bota self-passes, plays it towards the edge of the circle. It's cleared away though by Amaril Kurudin. And they will get the free hit, will BJSS. Let's say here from Malaysia, the Bukit Jalil Sports School, playing the Malaysia Junior Hockey League, one of the top junior leagues in Malaysia. Actually won the championship 7 years running from 2003 to 2009. See the quality they've got as the Whale Sharks come forward here. There's that man, Trent Gumprich, in the thick of the action again. Self-passes, takes it down towards the corner. Takes a fresh air shot there, and it will go to BJSS, who will immediately try to launch a counter-attack in this gold medal match. So nothing much to separate the two sides at the moment, Andrew.
No, it's evened up. The BJSS came out really sharp the first 5 minutes, but the Whale Sharks have got themselves back into it. It's been interesting to see Amaral throw 2 fairly big overheads, but with the second one being turned over there, he decided against 3 in a row.
I've been impressed with the WA Whale Sharks and the way they've responded from a bit of a shaky start. Another one of Dan Tim's focuses on his side, and what he drums into the players is contagious passing. Those are the exact words he used. Don't get bored of doing the simple things. And as they come, again, it's played towards the edge of the circle. As Sam Carter tried to get in there. So do the simple things well is the message that comes from Dan Timms, and I think those are pretty wise words, Andrew, for any sport really. Do the simple things well.
Yes, Daniel Timms, one of my former WA State schoolboys, now at UWA, where he is part of the leadership group. Simple things done well is a common theme in hockey, but I like contagious passing. Generally you'll find if you can string 5 decent passes together, you'll find yourself close to the attacking circle, so that's what we should be looking to see.
Well, he's certainly learning from the best as well, Dan Timms, because he works with Rick Charlesworth, would you believe, at Christchurch School. We won the PSA champions for 2019, and Rick Charlesworth is not a name that needs explaining. The ex-Kookaburra coach and player, and he's coached the Hockeyroos as well. So Timms is learning from one of the masters as BJS come forward again. It will go out to the far side, and it will be picked up by Akwasa into the circle. It's kicked away, and it will be a free hit. And just a rare foray forward there by BJSS. Andrew, not really had much going forward in the last few minutes or so.
No, it seems to be one team will have a little bit of possession, get the ball forward, and then a turnover, and the gaps back the other way is what's opening the game up. But both ways. So some excellent hockey on view here at the Perth Hockey Stadium. We just would like to take the chance to thank our sponsors once again. So important for this FHE Cup 2019. Thank you to the Department of Local Government and Local Government Sport and Cultural Industries for their support of the FHE Cup as part of their mission of creating a vibrant, inclusive and connected Western Australia community. Thanks to Just Hockey as well, your hockey specialist since 1986, as BJSS play that ball forward. Just couldn't quite pick out Forzan though, and the danger passes. FHE.com is an exciting online only field hockey store. We stock the best and latest hockey brands at great prices. FHE is the future of field hockey. Thanks to our sponsors once again. And it's goalless here. Andrew, this first half has actually flown by. We've just played we've got 2 minutes, just under 3 minutes left to play, and the game's absolutely flown by. Yeah, and both teams looking a little bit tired, missing some targets. It will come down to some composure, some good quality decisions, and whichever team can take their chances. We saw the Whale Sharks dominate a little bit there in the middle period and get some penalty corners. They didn't really get any purchase out of those, so it'll be interesting to see if they can get a few more and get some better results.
And the Whale Sharks will be delighted with the way they're playing in this bronze medal match. Like I say, it was a bit of a sore point that they didn't make the gold medal match, missing out on the gold medal match by 1 goal. But they're certainly performing well in the bronze, but they might have some defending to do here as Ikmal comes forward into the circle. Could be an opportunity here for Hazil, and it's found its way into the back of the net. Against the run of play, you have to say. Just trying to see who got the final touch on that for BJSS.
Yeah, well, I don't think the attacking player in front of the goalmouth got a touch on it. It looked like it was the pass from the baseline, and it came off Max Friedman's stick into his own net. But having been played by the BJSS player in the circle, it's a goal.
And, well, I think the WA Whale Sharks will feel pretty hard done by, because they have been playing well. They've been on top in this game. And I think it's fair to say, Andrew, they did come against the run of play.
Yep, definitely. But I think it's probably, if you're going to concede a goal, probably the good time for it to happen. They're going to have a chat in less than a minute. They'll get their stuff together, and it will allow them to come out with a bit more purpose.
As they're pushing forward just before half-time here. This man over the side is going to be Liam, needs to play it back in. Can the Whale Sharks just dig something out of nowhere just before half-time here to get them back on level terms? Play switched over to that left-hand side. BJSS have everyone back as you'd expect, and it's stolen over on the far side by Amarul Mamat. Plays it down the line for Ikmal to chase. It's cut out by Max Friedman. And they're going to have to be quick here at the Whale Sharks to get it right down the other end of the field. They've got, what, 5 seconds. It's fired in towards the circle. It's going to be a long corner, but I don't think they're going to have time to take it, and that is the case. And it's half-time here at the Perth Hockey Stadium at Curtin University in the bronze medal match for the under-16 boys. And a late strike has given the Malaysian side Bukit Jalil Squad School the advantage. At half-time, it's WA Whale Sharks 0, BJSS 1.
Teams in Perth for the FHE Cup, the leading under-16 and under-18 hockey tournament in the region, have been enjoying some of the sights that Western Australia has to offer, including Rottnest Island. With 63 secluded white sandy beaches and 20 bays, it's easy to see why the people of Perth proudly declare Rottnest Island their very own island paradise. Rottnest Island has shot to international fame in recent years due to its native inhabitant, the quokka, declared by some the world's happiest animal. When you visit Perth, be sure to visit Rottnest Island.
A very warm welcome back to the Perth Hockey Stadium here at Curtin University in Western Australia. And we're just at half-time of the Under-16 Boys FHE Cup bronze medal match between the WA Whale Sharks and Bukit Jalil Squad School. And it is the side from Malaysia who lead by a goal to 0. We had an entertaining first 20 minutes, with both sides certainly playing fast, furious, attractive hockey, if you like, trying to get forward at every opportunity. And the big question is, Andrew, will they be able to keep it up, both of these teams, in the second half at this pace, in these conditions?
I'd like to hope so. It's a short game, 20 minutes. It is hot, and they have been playing for 4 days. Both teams obviously missing out on the gold medal game. The Whale Sharks by a single goal. No one likes to lose a semi-final, and if you do lose a semi-final, no one definitely likes to lose a bronze medal game. So, like you said, all to play for here, playing for a medal.
I'd like to confirm that the goal scorer for Bukit Jalil was Hazil. So the number 11 was the goal scorer for the team from Malaysia, who will now be playing from left to right. And it's going to be Amarul Mamat to restart the game. BJSS will be playing from left to right. And the WA Whale Sharks in the green playing from right to left. And let's just hope that we can keep up the tempo of that first half, because it was exciting to watch. And here come BJSS again with Iman into the circle, and it's found its way in at the near post. I think it was Iman, and somehow, Andrew, that squeezed through.
Yeah, I think the keeper's just played towards the near post, and it's hit the inside of the pad and gone inside the post instead of outside. He'll be disappointed with that.
So that's a real disappointment early in this second half. The goalkeeper, Kian Van Heerden, just squeezing in past him at that near post. I think even Iman, the goal scorer, was a bit surprised. And they come forward again. They're really on the front foot here. BJSS, they've got to get some composure, the Whale Sharks, as they look now to attack at the other end. But Gumprich just loses out in at midfield, but he's tracking back, trying to get back possession. But really, bad times to concede a goal straight after the restart. Whatever the team talk was from Dan Timms will have changed, as the wind really is blowing around the Perth Hockey Stadium. And they've got a long corner here. Do BJSS. You've got to say, Andrew, as well, is going to be a long way back now for the WA Whale Sharks, trailing by 2-0.
Yeah, not a great start to the second half, but they've got enough time to do it. They've just got to, when they get their hands on the ball, make some better decisions, I think. They're trying to go shortest route to goal, which doesn't always work at this level.
Well, maybe they need to listen to the words of their coach again, and we'll mention contagious passing again. Maybe just get hold of possession and do the simple things well and see if they can build their way back into this game. Because, like you say, there is plenty of time in it, just under 18 minutes. But certainly BJSS are on the front foot. They're buoyed by that second goal. And they're pushing forward again with Amarul Mamat. Self-passes. Got a real spring in their step here to the side from Malaysia. And that one fizzes just wide. Again, he's a real danger. Here's Amarul Mamat, that number 9. In fairness, everyone's looked lively out there this afternoon, making a mockery of these kind of temperatures. Certainly the pace is showing no signs of letting off now, and here they come again. It's with Akwasa, and he gets the free hit. Look a little bit rattled to the WA Whale Sharks. And that second goal seems to knock the stuffing out of them a little bit. And they need something from somewhere to get the tails up. Max Friedman, nice skills, brings it away. His pass is cut out, and again, they're just on the front foot. BJSS. And it's into the circle, just runs away there from Farishat. But we keep mentioning, Andrew, and again, they're just gifting possession away when they do get it, the Whale Sharks.
Yeah, turnovers are what's hurting them at the moment. They've just got to get some possession, get back in the game, change the tempo. But we see again another turnover.
And they're on the attack again, BJSS. It's with Amarul Mamat. And he's got the penalty corner. And more pressure for the Whale Sharks. And the heads just seem to be dropping a little bit.
Yes, and this could be a telling corner here. Traditionally, Malaysian teams very, very clinical from the penalty corner routine. You can see the player collecting the instructions from the coach. So I expect to see a decent shot on target here.
Well, it's going to be the first penalty corner for BJSS, and it's going to be Zul Hanif, the number 18, to inject from the baseline. Possibly Iman doing the stopping, and Amarul Kurudin hovering with intent. But plenty of options for them here. And it's a good save. Great save, making amends there. Kian van Heerden. Be a long corner.
Yeah, it needed to make a stop there, and he did, glove side.
That would have been a real hammer blow had they conceded a third. But they've still got some defending to do here. It will be a free hit that goes the way of the WA Whale Sharks. Got 15 minutes, the 2 goals behind. And they need to somehow find a way back into this. Certainly lots of encouragement being shouted from the stands here at the Perth Hockey Stadium, as you'd expect. Big support for them, the Whale Sharks. Here comes Luke Anderson, plays it down to Cumbridge, just runs away from him. He's frustrated, and rightly so. That was an opportunity, and those are the opportunities that they really need to take, Andrew.
Yeah, 2 really good passes and a third one there from Luke Anderson, put Gumprich away, just missed the trap. But at least the ball's at the right end of the field at the moment.
That's exactly where they want it. if they are to get back into it. One goal can change it. And suddenly the game can change very quickly, so they shouldn't be too downhearted yet, the WA Whale Sharks. And that is the message that will be going out onto the pitch. Just need to get hold of possession, try and make it count. And while they have got players like Trent Gumprich, Luke Anderson, Max Friedman on the pitch, they do have opportunities. They do have quality players out there. BJSS lead by 2-0. Can that change? It's been a fantastic competition, that's for sure, the FHE Cup. It's been a week-long competition and a privilege for it to be here in Perth, where it was founded in 2007. Tournament growing year by year, and it's hoped that will continue to be the case. Like I mentioned before, we've got the inaugural Under-18 Girls Tournament that was hosted over 3 days at the start of the week, culminating in the finals on Wednesday. The last 4 days been the turn of the traditional Under-16 tournament, where some of the best young players that the world has to offer have been here, right here at the hockey stadium. And Andrew, you must have been impressed with some of the quality that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with young players playing under duress, particularly this heat, and you know, the desire to do well for themselves and their teammates. And it's not a team they've played with a lot. They've been put together for this tournament, try to even out the talent, try to make a couple of even teams, but great opportunity to play against international teams.
Yeah, so as we mentioned earlier, same with the girls. It's just such a huge pool of players for WA to choose from. Split them up between 5 teams in each, and it does give those players the opportunity to play with stronger, better players, and that helps them to raise their game, improve them as players. So you have to say it's a good policy of the way the WA sides have been selected, and I think by the results we've seen and the fact that the WA sides are making the finals proves that it has been a success.
Yeah, I think so. It gives those fringe players the opportunity to play with a couple of the stronger players. But it also means for the stronger players, they've got to work on other parts of their game, leadership and their communication more.
And they've got some defending here to do, the Whale Sharks, as it's Haykal bursting into the circle. He's at the baseline. Could be an easy chance here, but it just runs away. A real let-off there for the Whale Sharks. And a missed opportunity, you'd have to say, for BJSS, who possibly should have got a third there, really, to wrap this game up. But can that give the Whale Sharks some hope that they can get back into this? And this is a good play here by Hayden Mills, raiding forward. Can he go all the way? Surrounded by red shirts in the end, but the crowd there just willing him on to get through. And I guess that's the kind of play you need at this stage of the game, someone to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and take it forward.
Yep, find a hole, go through the hole.
He went for the hole, that's for sure, but he was surrounded by red shirts in the end. But the way that the Whale Sharks are playing at the moment, they're not giving up hope. They've got 10 minutes left. Still plenty of energy out there on the pitch, that's for sure. Really does show the fitness of these young players. Only boys, of course, but playing like men out there. As BJSS, who finished second in Pool B. They've impressed through the tournament. A credit to Malaysia for the side that they've brought over here. There's Luke Anderson, the number 3. Good skills again by Anderson. Looks up, he has to stop in his tracks, but does well to go again, working his way down towards the baseline. Just runs away from him, and it'll be a 16, but again, on the front foot and trying to make things happen.
Yep, and they are relying on the key players to kind of drive the team, but it will be the other guys that get involved and just do the simple things well.
It's a long corner, in fact, and it's played back to Hayden Mills. He's going to switch this out to the right-hand side as it opens up over on that right-hand flank. Just trying to make something happen from nowhere. It's good play by Bota, the number 6, twisting and turning. And he's going to get the free hit. You have to feel if the Whale Sharks are to get back into this game, they really need something to happen now, but it's given away. Could be a chance here for BJSS to break away. Again, good play down this right-hand side by the number 9, Amarul Mamat. He's been really impressive, the number 9. He's been a standout figure. Here he comes again. He's into the circle, working his way to the baseline. Cuts it across. But it was a miss there by Ikmal. Maybe should have slotted that one away, Andrew.
Great play by Amarul there. He was trying to win a free hit, and then he saw the opening come, and off he went, and just pulled it back, and 2 lining up at the back post, not quite ready for it. But that would have probably sealed the deal right there if it's not already done.
Just over 8 minutes left to go, and the Whale Sharks are trailing by 2 goals. And encouragement still being shouted out from the stands. Touched on a couple of times. The support of this FHE Cup here in Perth has been outstanding. Locals, fans, everyone getting right behind it. Some work to do here for Hugh Mitchell, and he does well. Composure in the circle from a defensive point of view on this occasion. Works at both ends. Composure in the circle. And he showed plenty of it there. Maybe 1 or 2 signs that the pace is just dropping a little bit in this game. Well into the mid-afternoon heat here in Perth. And BJSS leading by 2-0. We'll be quite happy for that pace to slow down if at all possible. Maybe hit on the counter-attack. That's almost excellent skill on the right-hand side by Bota. It just runs over the side. Here come BJSS again with Adam Hakil. But the Whale Sharks bring it away. I think the Whale Sharks, irrespective of how this game finishes, will just break off because they're coming forward here. Could be Nicholas ENG. Just runs away from him. They just need that opening. Do the Whale Sharks. Just that little bit of luck to get them a goal right now. And they could be back in it. So we're getting to that do or die territory now, Andrew. Just over 6 minutes left to play.
Yep. You're going to have to take the game on as much as possible.
Luke Anderson into the circle he goes. But it'll be 16 for the Malaysian side, BJSS. It's going to be lifted long downfield. And it could skid all the way through here. It does to Forzan. Into the circle. And it's kicked away there by Kian van Heerden. The goalkeeper who will be disappointed with that second goal away. It just beats him at the near post. As they come forward again here. And they've got the penalty corner. Have BJSS. And the third one here, you would have to say, would probably put this game completely to bed.
Yep, hard to argue with that. A few of the players looking pretty fatigued at this point. Just a loose ball in the circle there, and the BJSS player first to it and wins a foot. Penalty corner.
So an opportunity here to make it 3-0. Just got over 5 minutes left to play. It is 2 halves, remember. 2 halves of 20 minutes. As it's Zul Hanif who's going to inject from the baseline. Iman potentially doing the stopping here, and that's exactly what happens. And it's drilled into the net, and there was little there that Kian van Heerden possibly could have done about that one. And it was Amarul Mamat who's made it 3-0. You have to say that's probably going to be it now, Andrew, with just under 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, 3-0, less than 5 to go. Hard to see any other result here than a BJSS win. Really well worked penalty corner. Looked like they were going for a deflection, but it just slid in at the left post.
So 3-0 to BJSS. And the Whale Sharks are certainly giving it their all in this game. But BJSS have taken their chances. And I'm sure the Whale Sharks will continue playing for pride in this remaining 4 minutes or so. Try and get a consolation goal to put the smile on the faces of their family and supporters who have turned out this afternoon to watch them. And they are continuing to push forward. It's Luke Anderson. He's could take a lot of credit for the way he's played this afternoon. He's been one of the key players for the WA Whale Sharks. I think all of them can take plenty of credit for the way they've played, not only today, but throughout the whole tournament, in what have been tough conditions. But it's looking as though it's going to be BJSS who see out this and take the bronze medal. Don't forget, we will be bringing you the gold medal matches as well for both the girls under 16s and boys under 16s. So plenty more action to come on this live stream here in Perth, as they're not looking to stop scoring just yet as they come forward again, BJSS, and that's going to be 4-0, and it's that man again, Amarul Mamat, with his second of the game. And now the floodgate's starting to open up a little bit, Andrew.
Yeah, I was just worrying that that might be the way the game might go now. The Whale Sharks looking to try and earn some pride back, trying to throw balls that aren't really there and turning it over, and BJSS just being too clinical back the other way.
And credit to the Malaysian side, because they aren't taking the foot off the gas. They're continuing to push forward. And you can't blame the Whale Sharks either for taking one or two risks. Heads may drop a little bit with the game now out of reach. Just over 2 minutes left to play. So we're in Perth, which is the proud home of Hockey Australia High Performance Programme, and plays host to the extended squads of both the men's and women's national hockey teams, the Kookaburras and the Hockeyroos. As Gumperich just trying to find a way through there. Self passes, he's looking for a consolation. Shots is blocked, and it will be a free hit the way of BJSS. Well, we continued elite level national and international event hosting with high performance facilities. 2 world-class synthetic turf pitches certainly makes the hockey stadium here in Perth one of the best venues in Australia. Perfect venue for a tournament like the FHE Cup. And certainly put on a show over this last week, and we've still got more to come. Throughout its 12-year history, the FHE Cup has grown in numbers, number of countries and prestige, and the aim is to continue to build the Cup and position it rightly as Asia's preeminent tournament for youth players to compete, improve and meet fellow aspirant hockey lovers from all over the world. And we're seeing that right in front of us this afternoon as we tick in to the last minute. BJSS coming forward again. Just drilled into the circle as well. Cleared away. There's going to be one last opportunity for maybe BJSS to get another here. They've got a free hit. Nice skills into the circle, and it's going to be another penalty corner, Andrew. Yeah. Right on towards the end of the game here.
Yeah, I think the Whale Sharks players are a little bit out of it now. They just looked like witches' hats there for a minute. Max Friedman caught on top of the circle. I think he's arguing something else, but you can't argue with an umpire at this point.
Yes, it would certainly fall on deaf ears, you would think, particularly at this stage of the game. This is going to be the last action of it, this bronze medal match, and BJSS are heading to victory. Can they add a fifth goal here? We'll see from this penalty corner. Not on this occasion. Ripple of applause in the stands here. Just relieved not to see a fifth one go in. That probably would have been harsh as the siren goes at this bronze medal match for the under-16 boys in the FHE Cup. Well, it was an entertaining encounter, particularly in the first half. Not much separating the two sides, but BJSS, Bukit Jalil Squad School, well, they really got a grip of it in the second half with 3 well-taken goals. So full-time here at the Perth Hockey Stadium in the under-16 boys FHE Cup bronze medal match. It finished WA Whale Sharks 0, Bukit Jalil Squad School 4.